Welcome back to Wrestle News Mania. WWE Night of Champions 2025, live from the Kingdom Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, was a game changer. With marquee matches, chaotic finishes, and a red-hot crowd, this PLE delivered big moments. Smash that like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let's dive into the men's action. We'll recap the show, break down the up, the down, and the ugly, and wrap it up. Let's start with King of the Ring Final, Cody Rhodes vs. Randy Orton. Cody Rhodes faced his former mentor Randy Orton in a grueling King of the Ring final with a SummerSlam title shot on the line. The Riyadh crowd erupted for both stars' entrances, singing along passionately. Orton, fighting from underneath, teased a punt kick and exposed a turnbuckle, but Rhodes' ring awareness turned the tables. He sent Orton into the steel and hit Kross Rhodes for the win, earning the crown. Orton's seething exit hinted at a heel turn, planting seeds for a major SmackDown feud. The slow, methodical match built to a storytelling-heavy finish, kicking off a long-term rivalry. Sami Zayn vs. Karrion Kross. Sami Zayn, a fan favorite in Saudi Arabia, battled Karrion Kross, who'd been taunting him for months to embrace the dark side. Kross dominated with plotting offense, but his trash-talking backfired. As he charged across the ring, Zayn caught him with a hell of a kick for a shock victory. The Riyadh crowd roared for Zayn, who resisted Kross' mind games, staying true to his underdog spirit. The match was solid but felt like a missed chance to elevate Kross, though it sets up more story potential. United States Championship, Jacob Fatu vs. Solo Sikoa. Solo Sikoa dethroned Jacob Fatu to win his first main roster singles title, the United States Championship, with help from a reformed Bloodline. JC Mateo interfered, followed by Tangaloa's return and the debut of the 7-foot Hikuleo, who chokeslammed Fatu through the announce table. Sikoa capitalized to win, cementing a new Bloodline era. The match lacked chemistry but delivered physicality, with the chaotic finish and Hikuleo's debut stealing the spotlight. Fatu, left alone, may seek allies, setting up a heated feud. Undisputed WWE Championship, John Cena vs. CM Punk. John Cena and CM Punk, iconic rivals, clashed for the Undisputed WWE Championship in a 26-minute epic, their first singles match in 12 years. The Riyadh crowd hung on every move as they traded counters, with Punk using AJ Lee's octopus hold. Chaos erupted when Seth Rollins, Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, and Paul Heyman interfered, countered by Penta and Sami Zayn. Rollins hit Punk with the Money in the Bank briefcase, but Cena, showing flashes of his virtuous past, capitalized with a pin to retain. The clever finish protected Punk and spoiled Rollins' cash-in, setting up Cena vs. Rhodes at SummerSlam. Now that we have recapped the show, let's look into the up, the down, and the ugly. The up. Rhodes-Orton Storytelling, Cody Rhodes' win over Randy Orton, using the exposed turnbuckle Orton setup, was a masterclass in subtle storytelling. The Viper's frustration hints at a heel turn, kicking off a must-watch SmackDown feud. Fans on X called it chef's kiss perfection. Cena-Punk Chemistry, Cena and Punk delivered a crowd-pleasing classic, proving their rivalry's timeless appeal. The chaotic finish with Rollins' interference kept the Money in the Bank thread alive, setting up SummerSlam's blockbuster main event. Sikoa's new Bloodline, Solo Sikoa's U.S. title win, aided by Tangaloa's return and Hikuleo's debut, marked a fresh chapter for the Bloodline. The 7-foot monster's impact and Fatu's isolation opened doors for an explosive feud. The down. Kross missed moment, Karrion Kross lost to Sami Zayn, despite dominating, felt like a step back for his momentum. The hell of a kick finish was abrupt, and while it keeps Zayn strong, it didn't fully capitalize on Kross' build. Fatu Sikoa Chemistry, the U.S. title match had solid physicality but lacked in-ring chemistry, relying on interference to carry the story. It worked for the Bloodline narrative but needed more spark between the cousins. Orton's booking choice, Orton fighting from underneath as a babyface against Rhodes, felt odd, especially with no back injury confirmed. It was a fresh dynamic but didn't fully suit the Viper's aura. The ugly. Overbooked main event, the Cena-Punk match was nearly flawless, but the flurry of run-ins, Rollins, Reed, Breaker, Penta, Zayn, felt excessive. Penta's interference, in particular, seemed unnecessary, diluting the iconic rivalry spotlight. No crown tradition, Rhodes, like recent winners, didn't wear the King of the Ring crown, continuing a trend that undercuts the tournament's prestige. It's a minor gripe but one fans on X have noted. Fatu's isolation, leaving Fatu alone post-match without clear allies, felt abrupt. WWE needs to clarify his next steps to keep his unstoppable aura intact after losing the U.S. title. What a night, New Mania fans! Cody Rhodes became king, Solo Sikoa reshaped the Bloodline, and John Cena outlasted CM Punk in a chaotic classic. The Riyadh crowd brought unreal energy, making this one of WWE's best Saudi shows. Who's next for Rhodes at SummerSlam? Will Orton snap? Drop your predictions below. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll catch you for the SummerSlam build-up. Till then, take care, and see you next time, Wrestle News Maniacs.